Buenas Day, Guahu si Jesse Kadahe, and I wanted to share this video on one of my hobbies, which is collecting Hot Wheels. And so there are a couple of things that you know about Hot Wheels. We have the Mainlines and Treasure Hunts, and I want to show the difference and a thing called customing, where you can't find the right car or style, and so you create your own version of them. So let me start off by showing you a basic mainline. This one here is, if you can tell, it's a normal car. See, it still has its rivets right here and here. And so this one here is one of those cars that uses the regular wheels that come from the manufacturer. Here's another one. Okay, this one here. And this one here is the Acura, and this one here has a nice color to it, and so I believe I got this from a blind bag version of it. So again, regular tires. So what happens if you want to step up your game? They have certain sets that use real riders, which are rubber tires. So if you look over here, this one over here, you see that the tires are softer and the rims are a little nicer. Okay, so this is an example of one that was made with these types of tires. Here's another one. Okay, this one over here, notice the rivets are still there, and uses real tires and a different version of the rims. So this is an example of premium cars. Now, I talked about earlier how you have what we call the treasure hunts, and these treasure hunts are used where they specifically made it so it's a special one you can find if you're lucky, and they use rubber wheels, they use a nicer rim, and the spectral flame colors. This one here, a bright red with a couple of shiny space that you have over here. Here's another one that I found in the wild. Again, this one here, normally if you saw the regular one of this one, it is a not neon green, it's very pale, but again, they up the colors so you know what they are, and they use the rubber wheels and special rims, and these come in the main line of the set. The last one I want to show you is the recent one I picked up. This one over here, this one is a Nissan, and so same thing, the tires are nice, and you can tell it is one because it has the TH sign over here. And if you shake it up, each one of these have a gold symbol behind them to let them know that they are treasure hunts. So these are example of that. So my question today is, what if there is a regular mainline and I don't like the tires or I don't like the paint? We have a bunch of people that actually do that by taking out the rivets and putting on special tires, and so I'm going to show you a couple of the ones that I did get. Now this one over here is a nice black car, but if you look at it over here, this one is a Honda CRX, but if you look at where the rivets are, it was drilled into so they can put these new tires on. So these are not the original tires. So the custom person who customed it actually put this to match the style of the car. I think the wheels that they used before weren't as good, but this is just still using a regular tire, but not the ones that come from the manufacturer. The rest that I'm going to show you are where they actually adjusted the tires to it. So I did like this one here, and I had a friend who knows how to customize the wheels. So see here, you have these wheels, they are rubber. Notice that the rivets have been drilled to take out and put these new tires on. And so this one just ups the style of it. Here's another one over here I have. This one here, I just love this kind of style. and so I saw this one, and again, you can tell it's been custom because of the rivets that were taken out and they glue it back together. But this one actually matches the colors of the paint, so this is a really good version that I do like. I have this one over here. This one over here, you can tell they just glued on after they took out the rivets. Okay, this one's a Nissan Z. The white really sticks out from the regular casting, so this is another one that I liked. Here's another one. This one here, all black. Okay, this one here, you can see the rivets are gone. Nissan 370Z. But this one does also match really good with the tires that they use here. So you have this one here, and it just pops out to the style. And here's another one I got. The tires were really not that good, so I asked my friend, and this was one of my first ones I asked my friend to custom. And again, the rivets were taken out and was that melded back. But this was a leap year car that they had, and so I really liked it, but I didn't like the tires, so he used the tires I gave him from a Mario Kart car that I had extras of, and he just swapped the wheels with it so that it made it here. So the red line really does fit the painting of it, so this is one of my favorite ones that I have. I got this one over here, and I thought it was in a flea market, and I thought it was really interesting because it did have a mat, and I never seen this, and it was on card. But I kind of figured out when I saw the bottom that it was taking out the rivets, so this was a custom, and I'm not sure why the person would want to do that and make it look like it was a regular car when in actuality, it's a custom. I mean, it's a great custom, and I love it. But I was just wondering why it was still a regular price for what it was. I think I got this for like about $8. But even just with this particular style, it does make it look better. So I was worth that $8 that I got it for. And the last one I want to share with you is, I think, one of my favorite ones. This one here, if you look at it, they redid the rivets, so they're not the original ones. And this is the Volkswagen Classic Bug. The paint job is really nice. They love this classic style, and the wheels are so good. This is the Goodyear form, and so that was one of the ones that I thought were really cool. So again, just to recap, we have the regular cars that are in the Mainline. Some of them are special ones, but they still use the regular plastic cars. You have the ones that are also from a different collection, but use real rider tires and new rims. And then you have the mains that have their special treasure hunts that everyone looks for, and they're super rare. And of course, you have the ones that are special, whether they repaint the color or they put new tires on. But you can tell they were custom just because of the rivets are not the original ones. I know that there are certain cars that are unspun, meaning that they forgot to put the rivets and they can come out, and those go for a bunch of money also. So because you can actually take it out and put new tires, and does not look like a modified custom one. So again, thank you for looking at this video. I wanted to share some of my hobbies that I have, and this is Mossy, and good night.